Sex is the most powerful energy we have within our body and mind, of course, body mind. So yet we shy away. We shy away from talking about it. We shy away from fully experiencing it, and yet we are fully driven by this sexual energy. This sexual energy, that energy within us, because we're all energy bodies, and sex is another energy. It's just part of a strong energy which is within our human bodies. So what happens is, if this energy wasn't strong enough, we won't be able to procreate. That's why this energy is so strong in ourselves, and that's why we're so driven by it, consciously or unconsciously. See, there's so much of this guilt, phobia, religions have built around sex that it's become like a taboo. And when you make anything like a taboo, and when you hide anything, you try to control anything, it erupts like a volcano. So that's why more and more there's sexual assaults, people are abusing other humans on the basis of sex. So sex is to be experienced, fully experienced. That's why sexual orgasm is the closest thing you could relate to a spiritual experience, because you could only have a sexual orgasm when the body, mind is in unison and there's no other thought in your body. That's the only time you could have orgasm. Otherwise you won't be able to have an orgasm. So having said that, experience it fully. Don't do it half-heartedly. It has to be like a meditation. But once it's done, once you have experienced it, there has to be a point in your life when you need to supersede it, when you need to step over it. You don't need to keep indulging in that act again and again and again, because sex, being a very strong energy, is also a very highly addictive energy. That's why there's so much sexual addiction out there, especially these days with porn, with internet. This sexual addiction is growing, and the more you feed it, the more it'll grow. Because what's happening is people are not experiencing the actual physical act. They're getting into the mind play of porn and watching it and getting the jollies. That's why the addiction to this act is getting stronger and stronger. You could never get out of it. So there needs to be a point in your life when you need to step over this, because anything you overindulge in becomes addiction, because the nature of this human body is addictive. So enjoy it, experience it, and move on to the bigger states, because this is just a stepping stone. Thank you so much.